wicked girl from Jamaica.
She's a liar.
No. I was a liar. I promise you, I was a hypocritical liar. I can put that out there on any social media, on anything, because I used to lie.
I feel like I would be more like motivated to fix it if I was married and had kids and like.
So you just want
more years of my life.
So you just want a ring to be able to.
No, I think marriage is different. Like, I feel like it's a different commitment. When you're dating or you're in a relationship, commitment is not the same. For me, personally.
But if you're dating to be married, it should be the same
commitment. It just gets
over
time.
Yeah.
Right. Growth, but it still should be the same commitment.
I don't think you guys...
Now I understand. Before, I feel like I never got the concept of that. Because I feel like when I used to deal with guys or guys used to talk to me, it was never nothing to me. Like, I feel like I used to date guys just because of that feeling of, like, that wantingness feeling. And, like, after the relationship is over, it's like, oh, shit. Like I don't even care about you like that. Like, you know, there was no love there. And I can say, like, in my whole life of being with somebody, there's only one person I would never talk back to again in my whole entire life.
First podcast back in, like, 2 years. I'm here with two beautiful ladies. Introduce yourselves. Bro, stop. Cool. Go ahead, do your thing.
I'm Onika.
That's like your customer service voice.
My customer.
Yes.
I'm Onika.
I'm Sarah.
Y'all gonna plug in your IG?
You can
insert it.
I'll insert it.
Yeah, you can follow me on IG.
I might do it. I might not. It depends how I'm today we're just gonna vibe it out. Talk about whatever the fuck come to mind. Really.
Are you answering some of these questions?
Am I gonna answer some of these questions?
Yes.
I mean, if y'all want me to,
absolutely.
I will. All right. But. So we're gonna talk about relationships first, like, because we both know, like,
we're jumping into the smoke already. You guys,
you
guys start with some easy,
bro. All right, come on. How do y'all feel like? Okay, you know what? Let's define it, right? Mm-hmm. What's the difference between a relationship and dating? Let's do that real quick.
So for me, I feel like when you're dating somebody, it's like you guys are doing the things that obviously come with dating, like the intimacy and going out places. But I feel like when you're in a relationship, it's a different type of commitment that you have with that person. And I feel like people don't know the difference between dating and being in a relationship. Because when you get to the point of from dating to being in a relationship, it's a whole different feel of the relationship. Because you guys are being more intimate in terms of like mentally intimate, emotionally intimate, physical intimate. Like, you know? So
you can't be like having to do while you're dating. Is that what you're trying to say?
No, I'm just saying, like, intimacy is not only sex. Intimacy is like mental intimacy, emotional intimacy, physical intimacy. Like, it goes more.
What do you think, bro? Because you thinking faces. I'm just feeling y'all out, bro.
No, I think the only difference between dating and being in a relationship, well, not the only difference, but I feel like the biggest difference between dating and being in a relationship is, like she said, that sense of commitment, right? So when you're dating, I feel like you can date multiple people, correct? Do y'all agree with that? Okay.
What do you wait?
Oh, I don't think so. Like,
I think it depends on
what's your definition of dating
upon with your person you're dating.
When you say dating, what do you mean?
My definition is like dating. For me, is getting to know people.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay, I agree with her. People. I agree.
Right.
But when you're in a relationship, unless you guys decide you want to be in an open relationship, it's a commitment. You can't step out of that relationship. Though? There's nothing wrong with that. But I'm saying
making faces and shit.
Well, I mean,
there's nothing wrong with it. But I would not personally be in an open relationship. Yeah. I just think that, like, what's the point of dedicating yourself?
For me,
what's the point of dedicating yourself to somebody?
The difference between dating and a relationship.
Right. Okay. No. But like, okay, so you feel like
open relationship is not for me.
I feel
you're
like
damn near in an open relationship right now. So
I'm not in an open relationship. I'm not even.
She does not want open relationship.
I don't. But I feel like as I get older, maybe. But now I feel like I'm very young and I'm very like, this nigga's mine. He can't talk to nobody else. We have good conversations. I feel like even the other day when we were talking about like what we're willing to compromise on in a relationship and how I feel like maybe it's just me being young. But, like, I feel like there's so many things that I'm not willing to compromise when it comes to dating or like being in a relationship. Like, what were we talking about? I forgot. Do you remember?
Oh, we were talking about?
Mm-hmm.
What things are you not willing to compromise?
Oh, like Christianity and shit like that.
Yeah. Okay. So, for example, Christianity. Like I told you, I was raised in a Christian household, so I wasn't raised to think that You know, you can date a guy who is not in the church and stuff like that.
Right.
But as I got older, I feel like that is not necessarily true in the sense of like not everybody is raised the same. So I think that I just have to be more willing to meet people where they are. But like, what do you feel like? I guess my question.
Dang, why are you making that face? No. Why are you making that face?
Not that I mean, I kind of agree with her. Kind of not. But not necessarily the Christianity thing. I also feel like the whole meeting people where they're at situation, like...
It depends.
I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
Because I feel like once you go through stuff and you kind of like go through, like you're with somebody new and you see those red flags, you be ready to run. Like, you know, because it's like you're not going to be compromising because I'm not doing that. So it's like...
You said something to me the other day.
I feel like...
Your words exactly to me were, and I quote, once you get older, you're going to be willing to compromise on everything. I don't feel like everything is fixable.
Not everything.
And you said that too. You said like, everything is fixable.
Everything is fixable.
Unpack that for me.
Bro, what isn't fixable?
I think everything is fixable too.
Like, everything is fixable.
You think so?
I think so. I think like
being in a relationship,
down to
everything
cheating,
is fixable.
Everything down to cheating, everything.
No,
I think so. Because I feel like
hold on.
In a relationship,
if you get cheated on, is you done?
Yes.
It depends.
It's fixable, but I'm not staying.
That's not fixable, bro.
It depends because I feel like when you're dating or in a relationship versus like when you're married and you have like kids and stuff. If my husband of 20 years cheats on me, I feel like that would be different than like my boyfriend of 2 years cheats on me.
No.
I'm
gonna just be more vulnerable.
It does hurt, but I'm saying as like fixing it. I feel like I would be more like motivated to fix it if I was married and had kids and like
so you just want
years of my life.
So you just want a ring to be able to
No, I think marriage is different. Like I feel like it's a different commitment. When you're dating or you're in a relationship, commitment is not the same. To me personally.
But if you're dating to be married, it should be the same
commitment. It just gets
but it
over
grows.
time.
Yeah.
Right. It growth, but it still should be the same commitment.
I don't think you guys get what I'm saying.
We understand. I understand what you're saying.
I understand. I just feel like either way, you should be dating to be married if that's how you look at that shit.
Yeah. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Just hit the button. It's just a button. Peace.
Yeah,
either way, you should treat the relationship like...
No, I'm not talking about the relationship. I'm talking about cheating. Like, if someone were to cheat on me and I was in a relationship for 2 years with a boyfriend, I feel like I would be more motivated to leave him than I would if I was married and had, like, kids and stuff.
Agree.
You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense?
I mean, because you have less to lose.
Exactly. Not even less to lose.
That's how it's sounding. It's definitely...
It's
you don't gotta...
to lose.
Yeah.
Because I feel like
it's like 20
out,
years versus 2 years of your life.
And then you got to figure out co-parenting. And then you got to figure out who was separating where and what, why,
and then is it worth it to leave after all this time?
That prenup was prenupping. All that stuff. Like, how you see?
Y'all signed the prenups?
Hell yes.
Everything.
Absolutely.
Everything with my name on it. Prenup.
Absolutely.
Because these men, I've learned to ungrow.
These men?
Some men are very wicked.
Or these women?
Some men are very wicked.
You shouldn't be dating the wicked ones, first of all.
For some, but you have to understand. You're gonna
we finally agree on something.
You think a light in somebody, and that light become wicked over time.
That's what I'm saying.
Wickedness grows. Wickedness grows. People do change.
Yeah.
Because it's like, say for example, like you're in a relationship with somebody, y'all are great. Tit for tat comes for tat for tit. 3 years down the line, wickedness just start wickeding. And then y'all are just crazy.
Alright. But
I want to be in love. Like, I want to be in
alright,
love.
but what are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
Prenup.
Oh, prenup. Yeah, I'm definitely like...
Yeah.
See... Most people,
go ahead.
But
tell
most
me.
people be like,
prenup?
fuck yeah, nigga.
Your girlfriend was in prenup too?
Probably. I was
Have y'all had that conversation?
We had a conversation, so it's like, all right, cool. She was like, it's no point, da 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 da. But I feel like it grew on her because
You're wicked. No,
wicked.
Okay, sorry. I come off a bit strong sometimes.
But it's like I had my reasons. I mean, at first it was just like financial based, right? And then it was like, okay, like there's like legal reasons why I need to have a prenup.
Like what?
But
I just feel like for me, I think, I don't know, I see so much potential in myself, and I see myself going very far
See, what the thing
financially. And I don't necessarily want to get married and get a prenup, and I'm just like, oh, this is what I'm gonna have, and what's mine is yours, and what's your I don't really care for that in a sense.
As a wicked
just because
girl?
I see so much potential in myself. I see myself making a lot of money, and I want to protect my assets or whatever.
But the thing is, look,
mm-hmm.
you want to be in a marriage. Isn't that like the bread and butter of marriage? Like what I have is yours.
So
no, not to me.
You have to remember, like, it just depends on the type of man that you have. Because say, for example, I'm going to use Sarah, for example. Sarah's an entrepreneur. She gets her own stuff, but her man is also an entrepreneur. He's a boss, whatever the case may be. At that point, they're financially making the same income.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Versus being with somebody, not saying anything is wrong with somebody that's making a less income from you, but at the end of the day, like, the wicked always comes out after. No, like, I'm being serious. It always comes out
for me.
after, like, a certain point, because people do change.
Right.
I'm not saying that, like, and that's when you got to pay close attention because people change.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, say, for example, like, you go marry somebody, no prenup, no nothing, because you believe love is going to save you.
Love is not enough.
No, like, love is not, honestly, love is not enough, because when time comes out to play and it's time for you to walk away and that person want to go get a brand new house, who money they attacking?
See, but
yours.
All right, look, if you're financially, like, there to, I mean, people nowadays, it's easier to be like, to separate your, like, name from your business, right? Mm-hmm. It's like me getting married. If she gonna make me, like, do the traditional way and all that extra shit, I'll do it. But nothing's gonna be my name.
What do you mean?
Like, everything I own is gonna be in like LLC,
a business name,
S corp type thing.
But I still,
and that's okay if that's what you both agree upon.
So, like, you know how, like, an EIN number is a different person.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be on that. So, like, if you search me up, I'll be broke as hell.
Right.
Nothing will be in my name. Like, my house, my business.
And that's what I mean. Like,
everything. So, it's like...
I don't know. I feel like people hear prenup and they're like, oh, you don't trust each other. It's
respect. It's respect.
Yeah.
It's financial responsibility.
Yeah.
It is. Prenup, because people go and no prenup. And then this man is the one who you living under, and now the man tell you come out his house. What do you have?
See, but it's sidewalk. Like, I've seen, like, so many grimy stories where it's
that's
like...
what I'm saying. And it takes the emotion out of it, because when people get divorced or whatever, it's
the emotion is gone.
People are angry. People are hurt. So, like, they'll act out of that hurt. And I feel like a prenup kind of protects you from that. So it's like we agree upon this when we're happy and when we're in love and it's fair or whatever. And then when things crash and burn, if they crash and burn, you know, you still have that to fall back on. So, anyways.
Next topic.
This
prenup situation is stressing me out. I don't want to think about these
you
things.
You don't even got a man. Let's
just not talk about it.
Why
right
don't
now.
you have a man?
So...
you really want to open this can of worms?
Yeah, because this can go on.
Because it's like, why don't you have a man?
Because me and my man broke up in January.
Oh, nah, I don't want to talk about your ex. Oh. But why don't you have a man now?
Because...
January, like this shit, right?
Yeah, this recent January.
So you feel like you're healing?
I feel like I am healing, and I'm also finding a lot of things that I'm about myself that I think that, like, if I'm mentally saying, yeah, I want the companionship, but when you really sit and think on it, are you really ready to be in a relationship? And I could 101% say no, because there's just some things that I can't sit and say, like, okay, like, back to the compromising situation. And I feel like compromising is a big part of being in a relationship. And I feel like until I have that mindset where I'm willing to say, okay, for this certain topic, I'm willing to compromise with you, and let's come to a mutual agreement, and let me see how you feel about something so we can meet each other in the middle. Because I feel like that's a big thing for being in a relationship. And there's just, like I said, traits of being in a relationship that I'm not completely there yet. And I also don't take disrespect. And I feel like I have, like, past stuff that I have to get over, or, like, have somebody understand. Because I said, like, we have a really good friendship. If my relationship is not a reflection of the friendship that I have with somebody I'm really close to, then it's not something I want to be in. Because I feel like I can talk to my friend, I can trust my friend, we can communicate in a way where, like, we can understand each other. And that's what the reflection of a relationship. You should be able to communicate with the person that you're with in a way where they can understand, talk to you, and feel for you. And I just don't feel like I'm still healing. Yeah, because I'm still dealing with what happened before, and I'm making sure I don't make the same.
So, like, how are you doing that? Like, what are you doing right now for companionship?
Nothing. Like, I literally...
That's not true.
What type of...
Come on.
Wait, okay.
Tell us.
Okay, I'm texting this guy.
A couple.
This guy.
Oh, God.
And I'm feeling him. Not gonna lie. But like I said, like, I'm still learning. How to be with someone. And I feel like I'm finding common traits. Different, but common traits. But I feel like everyone has their own baggage.
She's taking deep breaths over here, bro. What's up?
What's the problem?
Nothing.
What's the problem? There's clearly a problem.
No, go ahead.
I don't know. Companionship is just like texting. Like, I'm just texting because there's nobody I'm dealing with that's in my state. Just because, like,
I don't want
that type of commitment to have to go be with somebody all the time. Like, I don't want that type of commitment. That is not the type of commitment that I want right now. So I feel like talking to... What's the faces for? Like, I don't know the faces.
She like snitching on you with her face.
Right, what's the... Okay, tell me your opinion.
Come on, what's up? Talk to us.
This is live. This is coming on the internet.
Okay.
You feel
Bro,
me?
like...
But, yeah, that's another conversation for later.
Is it?
No, she definitely has people, though. Anika, she's very attractive, very, like, on top of her shit. Like, no, in all seriousness... Shut the fuck. Okay. She's on top of her shit. Like, I feel like when men see like young women that have a brain, are motivated, like just genuinely like want a lot from themselves, they're just like they have hearts in their eyes. And she definitely does have a good amount of people here in San Antonio that be trying to rizz on her. So.
But I don't be rizzing back to my San Antonio dudes.
Right. What do you do to them? You just like...
I put them in a place. I feel like I let them know like exactly what it is.
And they find that more attractive.
They find it more attractive. Like I let them know like I'm not one of those girls that you're gonna just sleep with. I don't want to sleep with you.
And she'll be like, no.
I'd be like, no, like they'd be like, I'd be like, listen, like that's not gonna work. Do it with somebody else, like, you know. And I make myself very clear. Like if you tell me something and I catch you doing it, I'll call you out right in front of the person. I don't care. What are they gonna do? Beat me? That's not gonna work. I just tell them like, nah, you're weird, and I'll just go to my room. Like, I don't have nobody that comes in my room like a dude that will come in there and actually try anything. Like, I'll put them on the plate, sit down on the chair right there, and that's where you're gonna stay. Like, you can't sit on the edge of my bed. Like, none of that. Like, I don't play that stuff.
I have a question.
What's up?
And this kind of goes back to the conversation we were just having about the prenups and stuff. Do you feel like you could date, as a man, do you feel like you could date a woman who is financially more advanced than you, making more money than you?
Yeah, I did. I told you that.
And how did that? How do you feel? You feel intimidated?
No.
Okay, because a lot of men feel intimidated.
Okay, wait. I never dated somebody like more financially, like she was financially stable.
No,
but
we're talking about
like
more money
making
than you.
more money.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I know a female that makes more money than me.
Well, how much money you make, sir?
No, we can't put that out.
I'm sorry.
I mean, we can't put it out, but like
we'll talk about it later.
Yeah, but you don't feel intimidated by that or anything like that?
Hold on. Damn, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
I mean, what you be doing, bro?
What do I do?
We gotta talk about it outside the podcast.
But look at my investments though.
See it. See the numbers.
So what do you do for that?
Reflection gonna be in your glasses.
It don't matter.
It's gonna be. I'm gonna blur it out, but it's like.
But like, what do you do to get like that?
Me?
We're gonna talk about it later. But that's
let's
my
keep talking about
question. Do you feel like you could date a man that was making less than you? And not now, because I feel like we're young now. And like we're still trying to figure out stuff.
What's the difference?
I think
no, it doesn't.
No, I feel like you should answer your own question first, and then I'll kind of like piggyback off of that question. Like,
I'll answer. I feel like I can date somebody like making less than me because it's like I'm generally like just a helpful person. So
not
I feel
less,
like,
more. Could you date someone making more than you?
Yes, because what's the worst that can happen?
It's not even about worse.
Like I'm not looking at it as a competition. It's
no. It's not competition.
Right.
I feel like as a woman, for me, you just want to feel secure, as in like your man is taking care of you. And I guess you can do that if you're making more than your man. He could still take care of you. But I don't know. I don't know.
Like some women like love language is taking care of their man.
That's not
the opposite.
Yeah.
I like taking care of my man. I don't like when somebody takes care of me. Like,
right. So So it might just work for the opposite person.
Could you date a guy that makes less than you?
Why not?
I never said no. It's just a big sigh on that one because I feel like This is just personally talking about myself.
I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna put that out. I can't date someone who's making less than me. I think that as a man, like, you just have to have a hustle spirit,
like a dominance.
You don't have to. Like, that's a lot of pressure to put on your partner, though.
It is. That's why I don't have pressure. If you want somebody else, go find somebody.
There's expectations that I have if you want to date. I don't make like a ton of money, so it's not like, you feel me. I'm not gonna say how much I make, but at the end of the day, I just feel like as a man, if you're gonna try to talk to me, like, especially now because I'm so young, like, you need to have a hustle mentality. You should
so can a hustle mentality match like the fact that he's not making?
Yes,
if there's progress over time,
I agree.
I feel like
I agree.
So why
there's a lot of people that say they hustling, but I ain't see no money, hustle, bro, nothing. No. You still requesting on my Cash App for $20. Can't do that. But you could hustle, and like, if there's progress with that hustle, then we could work with that. But if you're just staying in the same place months on top of months, no.
I think like I can agree with that, because I feel like if you're hustling and you're getting somewhere, like, you have things going for yourself, but you're not like there yet.
Right.
If you're doing something to get there,
potential,
and then if there's potential, but if there's no potential, none, like no change, no nothing.
Everybody wants to be a SoundCloud.
Like, you want to be a scam rapper, like, get your money.
That was a phase for a really long time. Wanting to be a SoundCloud rapper. Yes.
I didn't even know.
Especially in Miami. That's like a huge thing. Everybody wants to be a SoundCloud rapper. And they be spending hella money at the studio.
It's different. But, like, what do you do? Like, for you have your thing going. You're networking properly. You get your networking. You get it done. And you're getting places.
Right.
Other people just want to go in the studio, go to sleep, and wake up to see 20,000 K the next morning.
I don't know. Some people, I feel like you just have to have a reason to want to get there. Until you get that reason,
that don't mean nothing to me either.
No, it does. Okay, because look, my best friend, like, I've been trying to like get her to do so much shit, but none of that shit clicked until she like saw like the other part of her family that like really like suffering, and she feels like she has to step up to take care of them. And I feel like some people have to like have a reason to like. Why don't you be his reason then?
I think that could definitely be a motivation. I'm never gonna say family or your situation or whatever. That does help, but I feel like a lot of people have dreams. Like, oh my gosh, I want to get up and do this. I have a passion for this, and that doesn't necessarily mean that you're gonna make it. Sometimes you're just not. It's not gonna happen for you. But I think people get caught up in it's honesty though. Not everybody's gonna be an entrepreneur. Not everybody's gonna be a business owner.
But it's possible though.
It's possible, but you also need to know when to be like, okay, this might not be for me.
Right.
Because I feel like a lot of young people, especially with social media and stuff like that, they see all these like inspirational stories and they just think that's gonna be them. It might not be you. And you need to have a fallback plan after that. Like, you can't just base it solely off of your hopes and your dreams. Like, I don't believe in that personally. Like, I would love to be a content creator, but I see myself going to law school, becoming a lawyer and stuff like that.
Back to what you said about being somebody's reason.
Yeah.
I don't agree to that. I think that I can be
traumatized.
No. I can be your support system. I'll support you. But me being the reason why you want to do something.
Okay, but like
no.
Okay, Okay, so have y'all heard like of like the term where like, okay, most men are more successful after they have kids because they have somebody to take care of. Like, they have to put themselves.
That's sad though. That's sad to me.
I feel
sad, but it's like
an opening.
It's like a wake up call. Most people just need a wake up call.
Yeah, but how much wake up call? How much time they have to wake up before they get the message?
I don't need no children.
Like, how many times they gotta wake up?
Motivational to know that I need to get up and be a boss. Like,
that's what I'm saying. But like, I think one thing I could say, I'm good on my own, because I feel like I can get up and be a boss any day. I don't want nobody checking me, clocking me, nothing. Like, I want to wake up and be a boss. Like, it don't even be on no sneaky, nothing. I want to wake up and be a boss. Like, I feel like, like I said, even when we had went to church, right, and they had some, like, relationship thing they were saying. I remember one of the young dudes there was saying, like, as a woman, don't pressure. Like, men don't like when you pressure them to like get their shit together, because we're still very young, and like just be supportive with whatever they want to do and just kind of like trust the process. And I feel like I have a problem trusting the process because the process isn't processing. Then what am I trusting?
Especially if it don't make sense.
Like if it's not, you're not doing anything to get there. I want to be a successful woman. What am I doing to be a successful woman? We made the risk to join wherever we came, a whole new environment. Whether we like the environment or not, that's a step to say like, I'm doing something different with myself. I'm not saying do the unimpossible, but what are you doing to get to where you want to go? Especially when it's been years. A whole year, couple years. I'm not forcing you to get your stuff together, but it's like...
I also want to point out that as we're talking about this, we don't have like huge expectations. We don't need the Chanel, the Louis. Like, I don't care about none of that. But...
She do.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I don't feel like we have these huge expectations. Like, it's just basic things. Have motivation. Want something for yourself. Respect me. Respect yourself. Like... I don't think these are huge things.
What if your partner is just making like average like $60K a year?
That's okay. You have a job.
At what age? And like, are you content there?
Wait, 25. Cool. Y'all get together at 25 and he's like an average earner, $60K a year. Chilling.
Is he content with that?
And if he is?
No, I'm asking you. Is he?
Yes. Okay. Yes.
That's a great question.
But personally,
I think that.
Because
go ahead. You answer.
I was gonna say, let's say for example, break that. If a person is making $20 an hour at the age of like 25, 26, 30. It's what you're doing with that $20 an hour.
Right. Because
I feel like you can be a married man.
No, but that's your annual earning. You don't have any other sources.
Okay, but listen.
Okay, that's it.
Say, for example, he has that $60K, but he's using his $60K to do what he has to do.
Like what? Bills?
No, bills. His wife, his kids, like, but that's what I'm saying. Because some people, if we're being we want to have a fairy tale, but if we're being realistic here,
no, back to that. You want to have a what? A fairy who?
Sometimes we want to live a fairy tale.
Right.
Well, sometimes
I'm okay with my fairy tale.
Sometimes you want to have a fairy tale, but reality hits. Like reality hits for people in terms of like, I have the opportunity to get educated.
No, you think
I have the offer. Sorry,
that's your basketball player.
Yeah.
All right, bro.
But like we have the opportunity to all like get what we're gonna get done here. But there's some people that don't have the opportunity to do all that stuff, so they're stuck in that bare minimum. And it's not like they don't want to get out their bare minimum, but they literally are in a place where like school is not for them. They can't go there. Like they're not progressing in them. But that $20 an hour is taking care of their household, paying their car note, paying their credit card bill. Right. They're taking care of their personal business, doing for others, and they're still making you feel emotionally and mentally the best in a relationship.
Enough for you.
I feel like at that point, but I said enough for. I said enough for these women. I didn't say for me. I said for these women.
The question is, no. Let her answer, because she done said all this about fairy tale and we gotta live reality. So I just want to know the answer. So he's making $60K, no other sources of income. You know, your bills are paid, your needs are met, but he's content. He doesn't want to go do anything else. Are you okay with that? Yes or no?
No.
Okay, that's what I thought.
I want somebody to have drive, like some type of drive. Like, okay, be $60K, cool, $60K in. Like $60K in what? Like
so,
you know.
So what's you guys' goal? Like, what's your goal salary for your partner?
Damn, you want to put?
I'm gonna actually search up right now how much when I get my profession I'll be making, and then I'll tell you.
So he has to make more than you.
Hold on.
No,
I don't think he has to make more than
say.
me. Because I know my profession, like, salary and everything. I don't
Which
think
is what?
It's like $120,000. Okay. That's being an attorney and, like, that's going to take years of law school. I mean, being in law school for, like, 7 years.
Wait, how much did you say?
$120,000 a year. That's with, like, a good job or whatever. He doesn't have to be making more than me. But I think that I don't ever want a man who's complacent and content. Like, I want a man who's constantly uncomfortable and wants to achieve more for himself. And that's just what I look for in a partner in general. Like, in a friendship as well. I don't want friends that are content with where they are. I know a lot of people, especially with, like, our job and stuff, they're cool with putting in their 20 and just chilling. Like, me personally, that doesn't work for me. I want someone who's uncomfortable and wants a lot, because that's how I am. I get very, like, I want more. I think that's okay.
I want to be a pediatrician, so I feel like.
How much do y'all make?
$103 an hour or more.
$103 an hour?
Yeah, and or more. So, say for example,
So like what?
$264,000 a year.
Okay.
So I feel like.
So could you date a man who's making less than you, or marry?
As long as you're making over $100,000.
So your standard is 100.
It's 100, 130 over that a year. Because if I'm making 260 something a year, why are you making under 100,000 a year?
I mean, but how long is it gonna take you to get there though?
No, years.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying.
But that's what I'm saying.
Sacrifice. So I think it's
That's
okay
what I'm
to
saying.
have that standard.
Look,
So,
at
like,
this moment in time, if I find a man making under that, I'll stay with him. Depending on the age, his course of life, what he's doing, and if he's doing something to get there. That's that. It's reality, because right now I'm not making nowhere close to where I'm about to be making in 9 years. So I would not want no dude to tell me, because I'm not making the amount of money that he's about to be making in 9 years. He don't want to be with me.
Yeah,
but he gonna say to me, okay, what are you doing to get there? I'm here at this moment. After I finish doing this, I'm starting nursing school in such and such time. Right. That's what I'm doing to get to that goal. How do you feel like you're gonna get through it? I have a plan. You want to do something with no plan. That's my problem. You want to do something with no plan. You just want to do it. Just do it. Like, all you got is, I want to do it. What plan? None.
Yeah.
That's where I gotta go.
That's bad. That's bad for having that expectation. But I think it's also, like, we have to be very aware of, like, blocking our blessings. Because we have these expectations. And there's nothing wrong with having expectations. But I think that I don't ever want to find someone that I love, I fall in love with, whatever the situation may be. And just because he's making, like, $80K, I'm like, oh yeah, I can't talk to you. You see what I'm saying? So I feel like it's give and take. I think that would be something I can compromise on, to be honest. But you just still have to have that mindset of
being better.
I want more. Yeah.
But why can't somebody just be satisfied with $80K a year and just be? Because $80K
Could you
a
date
year.
somebody like that?
I don't think money's everything.
No. Let him answer the question.
Huh?
You're making half of what somebody would make in a year. Like,
so no.
Okay, but like if my partner.
No, answer my question though.
Answer the question.
If someone was say your girlfriend, for instance, or wife, or whatever the case is, she is content with her 60K salary or 70K salary, and she's cool. Like, that's what she wants to do for the rest of her life. She's content. She doesn't really care to do much else. That would be okay for you?
I think so too. I think so to an extent, because I feel like it's a lot more than just your salary to worry about in life.
How do you change your shirt?
No, I'm talking about y'all married, don't have no kids, none of that. I feel like kids is different in, like, birth and all that.
Yeah, 60K a year is not bad.
No, that's not bad.
It's not bad. Niggas
with no intent of making more.
If she loves her job, I'm cooling. If you go to work happy, come home happy.
I feel like it's different for men.
If you go to work happy, come back happy, I don't got to deal with no mouth because you hate your job, I'm cooling.
Majority of people hate it.
That's what I'm saying. But that's why you got to pick something you fuck with, though. But if she go to work happy, come back happy, I'm cool.
I feel like you're just saying that.
No, because I feel like I make enough.
For the both of you.
Yeah. So, like,
for guys, it's different.
And you
can literally
ever
not
feel
work.
like, damn, like.
But that's the thing. There's a lot of shit you got to do in the house to, like, fulfill your role as a partner, though.
Okay, so let's talk about roles as a partner. Because what do you have in mind for your wife where you feel like this is compensation for not having that mindset of making more?
The only thing I want for my wife is to keep me at peace. That's it.
What do you feel like that entails?
That entails just make it, like, if you see me stressing, just pull up.
Stressing?
And that's enough for you.
It's stressing.
Yeah.
You got a cousin, a friend, a
stressing.
Because
it's stressing.
These men.
Alright, stressing. If you see me stressing, just try to keep me at peace as much as you can.
Yeah,
and obviously
do you feel like that's gonna change as you get older?
Nah.
I think a lot of times it's peace.
I just want to be chilling. Like,
yeah, I think everyone wants a source of peace in their life.
Because I just want, like, bro, I be too stressed naturally. So it's like, and I've been stressed for a long ass time. So it's like, if you could just keep me calm, I'm cool. That's all I need.
But I feel like calmness comes from how a dude is dealing with a girl. Like, if you give her reason to be.
I mean, yeah, if you're an ain't shit, bro, then yeah, that's a different story. But like, if you just keep me at my whoop-de-whoop state, I'm chilling. I don't really care about none of that.
You don't feel
content or whatever?
I would just leave that off the podcast.
I actually have an off-the-topic question for you.
All right, what's up?
So, so like, this is just me speaking from like whatever. You have a girlfriend, but I noticed that you have like a lot of female friends and like you're around a lot.
Not that I noticed.
I mean, I'm just saying, you have a lot of female friends, and I know that, like I said, like I've been in situations where I've been with somebody, and the amount of male friends I have
was a problem.
How do you feel like you maintain that in your relationship, knowing the type of person that you are?
The way I do it is
one thing about Femi, you don't have a female friend.
All right, but the thing with me is I'm like 3,000% open with everything.
So you tell her everything.
Everything.
So there's never been like a reason for her to not believe what you're saying.
Yeah, like
not trust you.
Okay, so I think
like
that's
I don't have like to the extent of I don't have passwords on my phone and my iPad.
Yeah.
Like you can just go through everything.
Why is it that you feel like you gravitate
See, but the thing
is females more as like
why do I gravitate
yeah.
towards females? I feel like okay, so being like a nigga from back then, like all I was just surrounded by niggas 24/7. Every day you go do nigga shit, nigga that. It's like you do that so much you get tired of that like energy, like. And it's like niggas eventually get grimy at some point.
So do women though.
No, but like I feel like it's not. They don't.
It's not with
women compete with other women.
Not with men.
You don't compete with other like niggas. So it's like
that's true.
That's why it's like easy. It's cool to be around y'all because I don't see nobody like trying to. But I'm not talking about like positive competition is cool. But like niggas they be all like negative. Like they want to like just see you fall so bad and like. I'm just not with that no more. So I just don't have like no male friends. Like I have one slut brother. Y'all know who that is, but that's it. No, they know who that is. Slut brother.
Why do you feel like you have a lot of male friends? Why do you feel like you gravitate towards that? That's a good answer though. Because that for me, I'm not gonna lie, when I see a male who has like hella female friends, that's like very unattractive to me.
Yeah, red flag.
Especially when you're in a committed relationship. But like you said, there's never been like any energy that's been like side eye. You know what I mean? So like I get that. What?
What's your reason for having male friends? You don't have a reason?
My reason for having male friends, we're about to get a little bit personal, guys.
Yes.
But my reason for having a lot of male friends is probably because like now actually like being in a predicament where I've been called out so many times for having male friends the wrong way. I feel like
that was me.
I have been with people that really don't understand me. So I feel like when it comes to the male friend situation, I think all of that stuff was a lot of trauma for me. Like I think like just that like neglect feeling and unwantedness feeling, I find it in having male friends because they make me feel good about myself. Not because like I need it now, but at a point like just having them around me to feel validated or just wanting to be around by somebody just made me feel good.
Wait. You said validated. What do you mean by that?
Like validated in terms of like that I'm enough.
Pretty.
No, not validated in terms of like looks, but like that I'm enough, like I'm a good person to be around. Like just like feeling like good around people, kind of. And I feel like that's something that I struggled with a long time. And until I feel like I really came to terms and dealt with my trauma, I didn't really understand that me not having male friends doesn't make me feel any way. Because now, after I dealt with everything, it's like I'm more gravitated to having like a better relationship with my female friends than I would males. So now there's no issue with like, if a guy's not here for me, I don't care to be. If they don't want to talk to me anymore,
Did you feel like you had that mindset of like, oh, females are grimy?
Yeah, I feel like I also had this like whole like competition thing where like I had female,
struggle with it,
like a female friend, like
as fuck.
And then it's like a lot of girls too, like they don't, and also like my brothers, I've always been gravitated to my brothers. They tell me exactly what it is when I want to hear it, anytime I want to hear it, no holdbacks, no nothing. And I feel like a majority of the male friends, I can say, they can't even say like we have done anything, like nothing. Like it's just, they're just my friends, but because my personality comes with a bit like...
Yeah, you get unfiltered honesty from male friends.
Yeah, they tell you, they don't care about your feelings. They're going to tell you like, listen, you're going to do what you... Yeah,
like, see, wait, look, but don't go out there looking for male friends now, because it's a lot of bros that just trying to clap. And they'll stick around just to clap. So,
I think like I can say wholeheartedly, I probably have like 3, like male friends, actual male friends that I can talk to. Probably like 3.
Right.
And it's like not even the people that like I communicate with, like
on a daily,
that text me. Like we hear from each other. We hear from all of my friends, male friends, are in relationships, living their own life, doing their own thing. Yeah. They know I'm doing my own thing. I'm living my life, like whatever. So it's like, you know, I think that's why I say like my personality doesn't change with people. I'm the same person I am with a guy. Is the same way I act towards a female. Yeah. It's just because like it's the opposite sex, so it comes off. It comes off like, oh, you're being flirtatious, so you're being this. Yeah. It don't even be that, because the same way I act with my friend, come here, like that's just like I just act like that with my male friends, but there's a line that is never gonna be stepped over or drawn, and like just because I'm a key, like I know to put something in place. I can be guy. If a guy tell me that he think I'm cute and he want to talk to me, I can still say hi to him, what's up with him, and have a conversation with him at the end of the day, because I know my boundary. Right. No matter what that nigga say to me, it don't matter. Say whatever you want to say. Yeah, it sound good, but you know you can't step over that line when it comes to me. And I feel like people are like, okay, so why don't you just cut that person off from your relationship? Because I know my place. That's it. That I know my place. That person's know their place.
Oh, yeah, just a small part of it. I think that I didn't necessarily agree with you saying like, I don't know, me personally, I don't feel comfortable if a dude knows that this one specific girl is flirting with him constantly, trying to talk to her, and you still want to be her friend. Like, no, that doesn't work for me. I feel like cut that shit off.
I feel like I understand that right now. Like if I was to get into another relationship right now, or even if this is like guys from like I've talked to from like 2019 or like whatever.
Okay, so for example, say you get into a relationship, right? There's a specific person that lives in our complex, that is always trying to talk to you, and you know who I'm talking about.
You could be talking about 2 people.
Okay, let's just pick one of them.
Okay.
He's obviously the one that put the hair out of your face.
Okay, I remember.
Yeah, we're not gonna say no names.
Okay.
But you get into a relationship, not with him, but with somebody else. You wouldn't cut that off?
I would, completely 100%.
Okay, that's what
now,
I mean.
because like I said, like because of my past relationship, it taught me a lot of how to be in a relationship with somebody, and like it's a lot of things you just have to learn respecting the person that you're with, but also I would never respect nobody that don't respect me, and respect doesn't come from just you not talking to a girl. Respect comes from every aspect. So if the respect is not there, I would completely cut that person off,
because you're a little bit more lax.
Real lax.
So like, say somebody comes up to your girl. No, you're just like mad. Like you don't really let shit stress you out. And I feel like maybe that's just a guy thing. Like y'all don't care.
I be stressed on another level. It don't have.
No, not like.
Okay, answer the question.
That's what I mean.
What's the question though?
So basically, say you have a girl, whatever. You guys are in a committed relationship, and she has this one dude who, before y'all started dating, has just been trying to talk to her, flirt with her, whatever the situation is, and then y'all start dating. Y'all are committed. Would you be comfortable with her still having a friendship with that dude, knowing that he
tried to chop it up with her?
Yeah.
Honestly, no, but
you wouldn't care if they did.
You wouldn't care?
Not that I wouldn't care, but like, okay, so they had a little situationship when he tried to. He tried to. Wait, what?
You turning Jamaican about some liquor? Like, liquor. Okay, continue.
Yeah, that's Jamaican.
Okay, sorry.
But I would tell her to stop. Just if I seen it, I'll just tell her to stop.
That's what we're saying.
I wouldn't care. Like I wouldn't care.
I wouldn't care. Why would you tell her to stop if you don't
I wouldn't like do research, but like I would tell you to stop.
So
if you respect that, cool.
You do care. You can say it's okay to say you care.
Right,
I mean, you ain't gotta be all thuggish. I don't care.
You care. Now I understand. Before, I feel like I never got the concept of that. Because I feel like when I used to deal with guys or guys used to talk to me, it was never nothing to me. Like I feel like I used to date guys just because of that feeling of like that wantingness feeling, and like after the relationship is over, it's like, oh shit, like I don't even care about you like that. Like, you know, there was no love there. And I can say like in my whole life of being with somebody, there's only one person I would never talk back to again in my whole entire life ever. And because that nigga really broke my heart, and I actually really loved him, like. And it wasn't even my most recent. It was my one before that. I would never talk to him. I would never talk to him again. Not even a word out of me. Because he really hurt my feelings. And I feel like because of
what do you do?
We can't put that on the podcast. Can't put it on the podcast. But cool, I think that like, and I didn't do anything to that person. So like I'm saying, like now I realize the importance of like letting people go. But me, I never liked nobody. Like the people I used to deal with were just there just because they were there and we did like whatever.
That's real.
That's just what it was for me. So when it's like they communicate with me, they might have a spark of feeling. But me, when the feeling dead inside, the feeling is dead.
People think that like, women fall in love fast.
No, bro. Fall in love fast. Like
they're just a little bit different and they're just swung.
Yeah, they're like, oh my God, you're so different. Let me send you money for some $50.
That's
but gullibility. You need to people need to stop being gullible.
What
like not everything.
You don't agree with that?
Not everything a nigga say is true. Not everything a female say is true.
Because niggas is like
they gonna tell you what sounds good. I'll tell her, as a wicked girl from Jamaica.
She was a liar.
No. I was a liar. I promise you, I was a hypocritical liar. I can't put that out there on any social media, on anything, because I used to lie. But my trauma, where I came from, I used to just lie, like to get away from things with my parents. I used to just quick lie. And I feel like people would think like, oh, I'm lying to them because I don't care, I don't respect. No, it's my second nature. I was so used to it. My mom would say hitch, I say poof, and I just go about my business. Like that was how I was. But now, like I said, like even like I told her, that's something that I'm working on. I no longer want to like portray myself as that. If I feel like I can be honest, do not be doing stuff that I want to be dishonest about, or don't be doing things I can't be honest about. So I've definitely worked on that whole lying thing, whether it be the smallest lie on this planet. I'm not doing it. Because at the end of the day, I should be accepted
that's
for
how I feel
anyways.
About the lying thing.
So it's
you
like,
used to lie?
I never.
But it's harder for certain people because you're not doing anything that you don't need to be lying about. For me, it's a little bit different because I was scared of being judged by like whatever. So like I would just lie my way out of things, or like I wouldn't want to have to deal with the situation. Now I don't do that because if you want to hear it, I'm gonna tell you. If you don't want to be here, that's not my problem. Like I don't care no more about the whole like being dishonest situation.
Appreciate it, bro. But
some people are watching.
Yeah.
What did they say?
Appreciate it, but don't worry about it.
I want to know what
we gonna see it later. But now, like I feel like
his back is about to be.
I feel like with the lying thing, like that was like, when I get in a relationship, only thing I ask for is like complete just transparency. Ooh, why I get so dark? I ain't gonna lie, that's kind of locked. No. Opinion on gender equality. We'll hit that next. How do y'all feel about that real quick?
Gender equality and what aspect?
Yeah, I'm about to say like, what you mean?
What do you mean?
I mean, like,
they're asking questions.
Yeah. But
questioning.
What were you talking about though?
I don't remember.
Oh, you asked me if I had a sister. Yeah, I do.
Yeah, you're very comfortable around women. Like, I feel like some dudes get around females, they don't know how to act. Like, they're just so like.
Because he's not fixated on us. He's fixated on us being friends.
Yeah, but I feel like I've been.
No, not even like that. But I'm just saying, like, some dudes, they don't know how to talk to females. Like,
you are like a little. Yeah, right there. All right, nigga. But what's it called? I feel like the reason I'm like so comfortable around shorties is probably because I've just been around a lot of y'all. Like, and I don't look at y'all. I feel like I've gotten over that, like looking at y'all sexually stage.
You feel like that's what it is for you?
Yes, that's what it is.
Yeah, like I told you before. You had this conversation. I was like, yo, like you just.
Yeah, you had this conversation.
It won't be real until every guy that you like around gets
fixated
that, like,
off the whole like you.
Like, because every like I feel like you grow up into the sexual. Like you look at every shorty
sexually.
You look at every shorty.
Like damn, her shit is fat.
Like, I swear to God, like you just want to bone. But it's like
I didn't know that.
Nowadays,
that's
not
like, how I look at dudes.
Yeah, that's not how y'all look at us. Bro.
Yeah, because like us, you look at.
We look and we
look like dead eyes. What is it look at?
And everything is just. Damn, I swear to God, like it used to be just like that, like every time, like, and I used to go out every night. Mm-hmm. I used to go out every night, and I just literally just look at whatever was the best thing I could take home. I was taking it home, and it's like I got comfortable doing it, and it was like now it's just like y'all just
that's where I am right now.
Y'all damn near ugly to me now, like, so it's like
I be looking at dudes.
The first guy he be calling us big and shit.
Cause like
but like y'all,
I'm playing up.
I don't know. For me, of course, you get that like initial.
Oh, not
attraction.
small children, bro. Chill. No. Chill. Not kids. But
wait, what about kids?
No, like, cause you know, how, like we say, like all boys look at shorties.
Nah, we talking about.
But but small boys do look.
Yeah, like when they get to like that prudy stage where they can stand up properly.
Like,
no, we're talking about
stand up properly.
When they can stand up properly.
Nah, like I feel like, bro, like maybe like 8, 9, and up.
Really?
Cause 10 was my golden time for me.
Really?
10 was when I started. Yes. Slanging that thing. But it's like
no for me.
It's
I
like
didn't even know I had
appreciate the
certain
follow.
things at 10.
But
no, I'm so honest.
Like,
at 10,
bro,
I didn't know a lot.
It's like you just. See, but the thing is, a grown woman showed me the way. So she was like 16.
That's not no grown woman.
But like to me,
for you.
At 10, she was like, she just like,
who is this grown woman? She could go to the law.
Nah. But like. No. But like she showed me the way, and I just like.
What were you at 10?
Like I just circled the plot.
What
were you at 10 that she
bro, I don't know. I feel like
she was picking up from 5th grade. You was coming out of elementary school at that time.
Yeah, but it's like it's not bad. But like, either way, all we know is even at that age we're looking at I got raped. Hey, chill. All right, hey, y'all gonna have to cut that out.
Funny, like I'm not laughing.
Nah, this is serious.
Like you're so like. She showed me the way.
Like,
no, but it's like after that, bro.
Your eyes were open.
Bro, her sisters, cousins, I was doing all of them. Yeah, bro.
You just hit double digits.
Yes.
Like, I was doing all of them at that age, bro. Like, so I feel like at a young age, it was just normal.
Do you feel like it's like that for a lot of men? Like you just
like at a younger age,
and all
it was
women
like
are
12.
just sexual to you.
Yes.
Yeah, I think that's. I feel like that's
kids
what
will be
do.
rubbing on their auntie booties, just like.
Yeah,
I mean they don't.
I know what you're talking about, but like.
Yeah, it's very serious. He's a victim. Chill. But like they be just like rubbing on the auntie booty, and it's like they don't think of like penetrating, but they already know like this shit feel real hood right now. Like,
but I also feel like that's what gets men into the mentality when they get older that they want to be with a woman that has a big butt, and like their titties got to set a certain way.
Cause it's like if you can't see it through what you wearing, then it's not nothing to sexualize. So
that's probably why people.
That's why niggas like so attracted to like what they could see. Like,
I don't want nobody to be attracted to me.
I think it's harder when you have like a body and like
because you don't know what they love you for.
Yes, that initial attraction is not of.
Let's go back to what bro.
Initial attraction, but like that attraction is more so
and then
like
a dude
how you can please them and if they're gonna be pleased and all this other stuff.
A dude falling
like it's very hard as like a curvier woman.
Oh my God.
When you date dudes, like I feel like they just be looking at what you can give them, and it's hard to know like. Do you actually like me as a person? Like, do you like everything that makes me, or do you like how I look? You know what I mean? So,
I gotta start somewhere. I feel like
there's that initial attraction.
Yeah, but it don't have to be like sexualized. It just gotta be. Yeah, all right, but it just gotta be like just like okay, you pretty cool. I can deal with that.
What was the question in the chat?
Bro said his first question was opinion on gender equality.
In what aspect?
He said
a very broad question.
Because of the shit women are because of the shit women are on now. Wait, are now allowed to go braless in public swimming pools in Berlin. What? Women can go braless?
I didn't know that.
Hey, Berlin? For real? Berlin? Yeah, that shit. That's lit.
Gender inequality. I mean, that's fine.
Personally,
I wouldn't go braless. I would not go braless.
Why would y'all go braless?
I feel like this is
just because I feel like this is
reserved
for me.
Reserved eyes. Not anybody could just look at.
Okay, but like we can do it.
That's right. That's
because I want to be looked at. We don't want to be.
We don't. Nah.
Not even so much that you want to be looked at, but like I feel like it's different. A man is different, and a woman.
What do you have up here to hide?
I feel like people be trying to put them on this like equal. A man and a woman are not the same. Like, they deserve the same respect and the same rights, of course, but we're not physically the same.
Bro, I don't think you want to be saying these things in chat.
That's fine. I mean, like I said, I'm just speaking what I think is true. But yeah. What's it called? We're not the same. We're not physically built the same. We don't have the same drives, the same stamina. We're not the same physically. So I just feel like, and this all comes down to personal preference. I don't feel like I'll ever see a woman with her top off and like be like, oh, she's a hoe or anything like that. Like, I feel like do what makes you feel comfortable. But me personally,
I'm not gonna do that.
I'm not gonna do that. I don't really believe in that. But
yeah, it must be just in Germany though. Yeah, that's not out here in the U.S. I haven't heard that.
How do you feel?
Let the titties breathe.
Titties be no?
Just like
in the
gender
US.
Equality as a stance. Like,
I don't know.
Physically, it seems that's the question.
I feel like y'all don't deserve gender equality.
What? What is that?
You better unpack that.
Nah, bro. Now you better unpack. Like, this is. I realized this on deployment, right? Because like, okay, we had this conversation before, me and my platoon or whatever, and. So they had like, it was, so my sergeant's a female, and it was like she works with other females, but we all do the same job. She wanted to open a container, right? Went over there, did her little thing, whatever, whoop-de-whoop, bang bang. Nothing happened. It didn't open. She called me and somebody else, and we did it in like half a second. But they get paid the same as us. And I was like, but y'all want gender equality.
Yeah, we do.
But y'all can't do everything we can.
Defined. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. We're not physically the same.
Oh, cool story. But you can't want to be equal in every, like,
we didn't say that.
Aspect,
yeah, no. I said we deserve the same respect.
Wait, but that's not really what gender equality is all about.
Well, gender equality.
So unpack that. What do you feel like?
Equality, I feel like equality is equal all across the board. Y'all can't get that, so y'all just don't.
And that's not true because
not necessarily.
So y'all want equality all across the board?
I think we should, because just because that sergeant cannot open the container, there's women out there that can open container. It's not just the one lady that can't open
this
container. This
sergeant was not even fully, like, she's, what do they call them, like gay? But she's like really a nigga. Like,
what does that mean?
But I'm saying, right, but like, she's swole as hell.
Let her be swole, but maybe she just couldn't open the container. There's other women out here that could probably open the container.
Right, but I'm not like picking on her. I'm just saying, like, you see, I get real pressed.
I'm not getting pressed.
But like,
my face. I'm
just trying to understand what
I
you're
just
trying
feel like
to. I feel like you're talking
deserve
in triangles.
No, I feel like I just don't deserve.
After this, we're gonna take a 5-minute break.
All across the board.
Yeah, y'all need water, huh?
Not water.
Just to calm down.
Yeah, turn these lights off. No.
Wait, we can turn this one off. I don't think it's that bad without it.
No,
yeah, it's definitely bad.
Yeah, I'm not saying yeah, put it back on.
Nah, but like, I just feel like you gotta be able to take it all across the board.
No.
Yes.
I don't think that's what equality is.
Yes, it is. Equal.
Not
equal
across the board, though. Is that what people are saying?
You want to be equal in some aspects, but not all aspects?
No, that's not what I mean. I'm saying we can't be equal in all aspects. Like, that's just physically impossible. But
okay,
I'm
then
saying,
just stick to that and just have your own little rules, and we'll have our own joints.
Okay, sir.
I feel like this is
why do you feel like you're so pressed about it?
I'm not pressed.
Okay, but how do you feel about it then?
I don't know. I just feel like I said, I like the equality portion, but realistically speaking, as you said, it's not going to be everything that we're going to be equal at, because a man, they're going to be able to do certain things in a dominance that women cannot.
Right. There's a lot of things women can do that y'all can't do.
You could push out a baby?
I mean, I literally reacted to a video of a nigga pushing out a baby.
Well, you can't push out no pitney, so...
I don't want to.
Okay, but
if I wanted
like,
to, I
can't do like, you physically can't. Your body's not made for that.
Right.
So it's like,
apart from that, what else?
What else can a woman do that a man
that we can't do?
What do you think?
Nah, I asked you a question.
I actually can't think of that on the top of my head right now.
Go ahead, please.
It's not fair. You can't do this.
Yeah. I can't do that to us.
Yes, I can. Because it's like everything.
The nurturing.
The first thing that comes to my mind.
You telling me? Wait. So you telling me, like, nurturing? You think y'all like are better parents?
You see how you been?
You're twisting it.
You're twisting words.
I'm asking.
We're not better parents.
Okay,
because
but
it
nurturing.
Takes two. But like nurturing, I just feel like we have like that innate, natural. You feel like you're a natural nurturer? You feel like
you're
a nurturer? Really?
Why not?
What do you nurture? I want to know.
But like,
what do you nurture?
I feel like everything y'all bringing up is based off like
Also, like,
yeah, shit, that's it.
I'm Christian, so like a lot of this goes back to like the Bible and what I believe. So I don't know, if you're not Christian, it might be different for you. I think that as a woman, there's just certain aspects in your character that you're given that men don't necessarily have.
Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Check out the links down below for our socials. Make sure y'all tap in the comments. Let me know what other topics y'all want us to discuss. And I'll see you guys in the next one.